How's everybody doing tonight? How you guys doing? Hey! Good. You guys doing good? Good. We've seen some good acts. That's awesome. Give it up for everybody you've seen tonight. Give it up for yourselves. Sticking around. Awesome. Very cool. I do stand-up. I've learned some things. I've noticed some things doing stand-up. I've learned that when you're when you're talking to your friend and you're trying to describe a person to them, you always say 3 things about that person. And the 3rd thing you say is like kind of a dickhead thing to say, you know, but it's how you really feel, you know? Like my friend's describing this girl to me, she's like, Brittany, dude, you know Brittany. Short, brunette, kind of a slut. Right? And then you gotta say a 4th thing to make up for the fact that you were just an asshole. I'm like, dude, I don't have any idea who you're talking about. She's like, yes, you do. Blue eyes, cheerleader, fuck the entire defensive line. Now, don't get me wrong, she's a really nice girl. Right? Guys, my name is Mary. That's my real name. Like, people always want to ask me if that's my stage name. Like, as if I had the choice, I'd pick the most popular women's name in 1942. Right? You guys have any idea how big of a cock block my name is? Jesus' mother. That's my namesake. The Virgin Mary. Nobody wants to fuck someone who gets pregnant on their own. Right? Seriously. It's the worst. It sucks so bad. And once I actually do get past that point with somebody, like at the bar, you know, I introduce myself to a guy, I'm like, hey, my name's Mary. They're like, oh, that's my grandma's name. Because that's what I want you thinking about when I'm drunk sexting you at 3 a.m. Yeah. Your 86-year-old senile grandmother who awkwardly kisses you on the mouth and calls you by your brother's name. Which I'm totally into. I just hope you like workers. I don't know, guys. If I don't get the whole grandmother thing, you know what I get all the time? Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells, go fuck yourself. Now line up 10 shots in a row. Shit pisses me off. I hate that shit so much. I don't know, man. Shit's crazy. I'm single. Any single people out there? Yeah, right? There it is. I'm super awkward. That's why I'm single. It's like, here's the thing. It's because I'll start talking to a guy and even the slightest question just fucks my whole brain up. You know what I mean? I'll be talking to guys like, so what are you thinking about? And I'm like, sometimes I really like pretzel rods. Not that I was thinking about rods, like I don't think about rods, that's not something that's like on my brain. I'm just saying that like, I do enjoy pretzels, and sometimes I just like pretzel rods because they're hard. Not saying that I was thinking about you hard, like it's not what I'm thinking about. But like, if you're gonna do a pretzel, you can't do the twist, that's too flimsy, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't do flimsy. And it's a pretzel, so it has to be salty. Not saying that you're salty, like, no, I understand that everybody's different, okay? Everybody's different, everybody's saying that's fine. And that's just what I was getting at. That, okay, let's start over. I really like pretzels, and I like you, and this was going good, and so I just related the two in my mind, and it's fine. You can just go. That's about the time he looks at me like I shit my pants and walks away. I don't know, guys. Ladies, if you're out there, if you're single, I have a tip for you. I really do. If you're ever out at the bar and a guy's hitting on you, pay attention to the shoes that he has on. Because I promise you, it tells everything about him as a person. It tells about his intentions, alright? Because if this guy's in like jeans and tennis shoes, he's probably trying to fuck you. Alright? Seriously, I'm being 100% honest. At the same time though, you have those guys that'll get ready for you. They'll wear like nice dress pants, do their hair, nice dress shoes. They're probably trying to fuck you. Alright? And I get it, not all guys are the same, whatever, alright? That's fine. Say you're on a nice beach date and it's summer and you see a guy in like plaid Abercrombie shorts with matching flip-flops, right? He's probably trying to fuck your brother. If not, he is definitely trying to fuck you though, so. Ladies, I like to keep it as a rule of thumb, if they have feet, they're trying to fuck you, so just be aware the next time you're out of the bar. Guys, a tip for you, I'm not full of useless information, all women are psychotic. Every fucking one of us.
Hell yeah!
I'm not kidding, I dropped my girlfriend off at the bar the other day, alright? I dropped her off at the bar, not 20 minutes later, I get a phone call of her telling me she found her future husband. They hadn't said hello. I'm not kidding, this is exactly what the conversation went like. like, she calls me and she's like, oh my god, Mary, I thought he was sexy, and you totally thought that I was sexy too, and I'm totally into him, and you would love him. Oh my god, he is so gorgeous. And I was just gonna kind of flirt, maybe ban my eyelashes, show the little kids. But you know what? If he wants to come for force, I can totally come for force. So you know my favorite thing about him was his shoes match his shirt, which matches his hat, which means that he's totally fashion forward. If he's totally fashion forward, obviously when I go shopping with me and my sister, like, who would want to go shopping with me and my sister? Are you kidding me? We're like fashion connoisseurs. Do you remember that one time we went to Wet Seal and we spent like $300 at Wet Seal? Who does that? It is so cheap. Anyway, my whole point is that if he does like to go shopping, he's probably really sentimental. My dad might think he's gay if he's really sentimental, but my dad thinks everybody's gay, so we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Anyway, if he is sentimental, he probably likes John Mayer. You know that John Mayer is my favorite artist, and like, let's face it, my body's kind of a wonderland, okay? So that has to be the song to we dance at our wedding, because like, let's face it, we're gonna get married. Are you kidding me? Like, I'm totally marriable. I'm so not a bridezilla. I will rock that wedding. You know, I have like 5 brothers and sisters. Well, I'm gonna have the biggest wedding out of all of them, and once we actually do get married, and we moved to Florida with our wraparound porch and our 15 children, this is the best day of my life. I think I love him. All I'm saying is, guys, don't give out your last name at the bar. Let's be honest. What are you gonna have waiting for you when you get home? Friend request, direct message, and a poke. Alright? Because what does Facebook turn into? Creeping and fucking baby pictures, right? Now, not fucking baby pictures. It's a different website, I get that. My point is that I hate these fucking baby pictures all over my goddamn timeline, and I'll tell you why. I don't hate kids. I think it's bullshit that I post a hilarious status and I get 7 likes on Facebook. My sister posts a picture of her bastard, illegitimate child that gets 68 likes on Facebook. 68 likes because somebody came inside my sister. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I call bullshit. I think that is ridiculous. Get your fucking baby pictures off my timeline. I hate that shit. I don't hate babies. I don't hate kids. That's not what I'm saying. I love my niece. She's beautiful. Gorgeous little 1-year-old baby. I live with her. I do feel bad though because her dad isn't in the picture. So I'm trying to be the best father figure I can. She comes into my room in the morning. Dad, 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 Dad. And all I can think is, oh my god, you're going to be so gender confused. Right? Can you imagine the first day of kindergarten? Where she goes in and everybody's talking about their, their family. She's like, my mommy and daddy are sisters. Like, I know I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, but let's be honest, that's the most white trash thing I've heard. Right? Jerry Springer shit. What kind of shit is that? Are you joking? I got a fucked up family. My family's fucked up. You guys have that one member of your family who just constantly cuts you down? Whether it's like a brother or sister. Mine, she's always making me feel bad. You know what I mean? Like just one-upping me in front of my entire family every single fucking holiday. You know, she's always talking about the shit she learned in kindergarten. It's bullshit. She comes home and she's my 6-year-old niece, you know what I mean? Making me look like shit. Because I'm not using my college degree, but all of a sudden she wants to be a doctor because it's career day, whatever, you know? I'm like, you're in fucking kindergarten, you're 6! When I was 6, I thought pepperonis grew out of the ground and I could be a rainbow. What the fuck is this doctor shit? You're making me look bad. All you're doing is reminding my family that I'm not using the college degree I didn't get. Like, it's bullshit, I don't hate it, I don't know. You guys ever seen the show Hoarders? Yeah. My mom was a hoarder. That's real life. Like, that happens. People do that. Yeah, that's the exact reaction you guys should have when someone tells you they grew up in Swaller. Like, that's the worst. Seriously. My sister and I used to play a game called Find the Floor. I'm 100% serious. If you guys have never played Find the Floor, the way I would describe it, if you guys ever dug through like the $5 movie bin at Walmart, you know, and you're like trying to get to that one prize movie at the bottom, but there's all these like shitty Keanu Reeves movies in the way. You get that good stack going and then like an asshole knocks them all over. That asshole was our cats. It's fucked up. My family's brutally honest too, which is cool. You should be honest with people you love, but only if they ask for it. Like I told my dad I started stand-up and I started out in Toledo, Ohio. I'm like, Dad, you gotta come see me, it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to do my first stand-up. And he's like, but Mare, I'm funnier than you, and I can listen to myself in Cleveland for free. The fuck, right? My mom, she's awful. I was like, I put on a little bit of weight. I'm like, Mom, you know, I'm feeling kind of self-conscious. I put on a little bit of weight lately, but I feel like guys are hitting on me more. And she's like, oh man, that's because fat girls are easy. Right? Are you joking? Call me fat and easy in the same go. She's super critical of me too, my mom. She hates that I do stand-up, and she hates that I'm single too. She always like likes to throw it in my face. She'll come on to me and she's like, Mare, do you know that you did 12 shows last month and went on 0 dates? I'm like, hey mom, you know you found 15 floor lamps last month and have 0 light bulbs. Who has the bigger issue? Let's be honest. I don't know, man. I do comedy, this is what I do. I bartend, I do comedy for a living. Travel around, it doesn't pay the bills, I'll tell you guys that much. But I'm broke, I'm also inventive. I want to invent a restaurant where we sell women along with our food.
Yeah!
Right?
All right!
That's perfect. We're gonna run little specials like cornbread and head.
You guys.
Yeah.
So,
We'll be open for breakfast for you early risers. Yeah. Maybe eggs and legs. Over easy but never sleazy. Tits and grits. We bring them, you butter them. I'm thinking about running a once-a-month Bloody Mary special. It's an acquired taste. I think I just want to call this place The Corner. You know what I mean? So people are like, hey Mary, you working tonight? I'm like, yeah, I'm down at The Corner. Bills are piling up. I'm really looking to get slammed. I don't know, I like to drink. You guys like to drink? You guys drinkers out there? Alright, fuck yeah, man, let's drink. That's awesome. If you guys can drink and be normal, like functioning members of society, I salute you because I cannot. That's not a gene I possess. Like the other day, I came home and I woke up my 1-year-old niece to rock her to sleep. I swear to God, I stumbled into my sister's room, I picked her up out of the crib. My sister looks at me, she's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I gotta put her to bed. Yeah. And that's the problem, you guys. I'm that girl every time I go out. Every single time I go out, I'm that girl. You may have seen that girl, you may have been that girl. Guys, don't get it confused, because you can be that girl too. Alright? You've seen that girl. Stumble up to the bar, order 15 shots as soon as the bartender's done making them, I want one more. You know, I start fights with random strangers for no reason. Cry, call my ex, sleep wherever I fall. It really doesn't matter. Like this, you guys, this is me every single time I go out, alright? I stumble up to the bar, I'm like, excuse me, sweetheart? Excuse me, sweetheart, when you got a minute? I'm gonna need 17 shots of something fruity and blue if you have it. I'm gonna need 17 shots. And do you have a phone charger back there? Because my phone is dead. No, I'll be fine. Can you get a water on the side? Don't tell them I got a water. I'm 17 shots. Can you take a shot with me? You work at a bar and you're not allowed to drink. Your boss is an asshole. You want me to talk to him? Where's he at? David! No? Okay. You know him better than I do. That's fine. 17 shots, something fruity. Thank you. What's this one of? Cheers! Cheers to you guys! I was not fruity. I was risky. Holy shit. Okay, so we're gonna do shots, and if you could do me a favor and tell this bitch to shut her stupid mouth, that'd be fantastic, because sweetheart, I've literally seen you talking shit all night. If you want to do this, shut up, Megan, I fucking got it. If you want to do this, we can do this. Seriously, you're a stupid pussy anyway, I got it. Do you want to step outside? No, are we good? Can I have one more shot for her, please? You guys, this is the best birthday of life. It's not even my birthday. That's how good tonight is. And did that bartender take my phone to charge it? Because I have no idea where it is. Megan, stupid slut, you take my keys. Because I